Hey guys, welcome to the fourth episode of Practical ReactJs tutorial. And today in this episode, I want to implement the left sidebar of YouTube, the template that we developed in another series in my channel in the category of CSS grids. And in the previous episode of Practical ReactJS tutorial, we made the header part of YouTube inside our ReactJS application, and today we want to implement the left sidebar. So before we start, please subscribe to my channel in order to receive notifications whenever a new episode of this series is out there. Okay guys, let's start. Before making this video, I decided to divide our elements, our sidebars, into components in order to reduce the length of the tutorial, because these kind of jobs were so repetitive, and if you see this section, as you can see, we did it in the previous episode. You can see that I just copied the sidebar section, all HTML elements of this section into the main sidebar file, and I changed I converted all the SVG files into separate files. As you can see, there are inside the images directory, and inside my CSS class, I just copied the related CSS rules from our main CSS file for each section, and also from sidebar small section. I did the same. I created a small sidebar component in my React application, and you can see again I have some ULLIs, text, and images, and another CSS file for rules that are related to the small sidebar. And I have my home page. I can put all of my components here, for example, main sidebar. I don't know why my autocomplete doesn't work. I just need to copy it, small sidebar, and main sidebar. You can see that our sidebar is same as the previous sidebar that we had in our CSS grid tutorial, and you can see that if I change the window width, it will turn to the smaller one sidebar. I mean, the small sidebar component will be activated. How? Actually, it's from media queries that we have inside our CSS files. For example, this media query will change the sidebar for us. And let's go for important topic, is that structuring our components, our containers inside the project. I have two approaches. One of them is that the current structure that you can see for homepage, I called main sidebar, small sidebar, and even if I have some videos, I need to add them here. But what if I had another page, for example, the video detail page. And I have to copy all them again, and for each page I need to do this thing. And after, when my project will be bigger, I will face with a mess, and this is not a good approach for developing large scale projects. So I rather to design to have a layout file to use all of the necessary elements for all page into one file and just use that. And inside the home page, I just need to have my videos and the elements that are related to just the home page file. So in order to do this, I need to create a new folder, app, and inside the app.js, let's copy it, app, I need headers, my sidebar, and here this props.children, and I just need to call the app component here, and I can pass all the elements of homepage. For example, the videos that you can see here, I can write the elements inside the app, and because I use the children prop here, all the elements that will pass here will come here and will add in this area. Okay, just I need to organize my import, app, and again app. Let's see, how is it? Yeah, you can see that there is no difference between the result. And for the menu, as you can see in the previous file, we have an animation and a toggle functionality, and I want to implement it in React. Previously, we wrote this functionality using JavaScript inside, let me show you, inside our script tag. But here, as we are working on a powerful JavaScript framework, we don't need to, for example, have our click listeners like this, because the React will let us to do these things in a better and cleaner way and even easier. So inside the app.js, I need to implement all my functionality. The first thing that I need is a click listener for the menu. So let's write it on menu click, and I need to pass this listener as a prop to the header component. So on menu click is equal to this dot on menu click, and I need to go inside the header section, which was our menu, I think this one. Let me just remove it to see. Yeah, so on click it must run my OnClick on menu click, function for me. And here I just need to have a console.log. Yeah, it works properly. Okay guys, in order to implement it, I just need to copy all the content of toggle side menu inside my function, my click listener, but I need to make some changes. First of all, as you can see, we were changing the class of our wrapper, and we were adding many small, for example, in some cases, and we were deleting them. So I need an state here, wrapper additional class, for example, and at first, at the beginning, it will be empty. And I need to append this to my wrapper class. First of all, I need to change it to class name because in JS6 we shouldn't use class. We should instead use class name property. And let's delete it. Here I use this in order to be able to use my variables inside it. First of all, wrapper, and then I'm allowed to use this syntax, and I can write my variable name, and when it compiles, it will be add to the wrapper. Okay, this dot state dot wrapper additional class, and I don't need to change my media query condition. I just need to remove it because I don't want to have them here. Just let's have a, first of all, I need to have access to the wrapper additional class, so I can define it in this way, and this dot state, it will move the value of it inside my variable. And here, if wrapper additional class was equal to menu overlay, and also I need to have it here again, and I need to have a wrapper variable, for example, with this initial variable, and change the wrapper, for example, here to empty, and change it to menu overlay instead of adding to the array. Yeah, and here again and again. Here, as you can see, we changed our wrapper, but we need to set our state in order to be applied to the our div and to be shown here. So here I need to set a state, and wrapper additional class is gonna be the wrapper. Okay, let's see how it works. Yeah, you can see that the same functionality as we had before we have. And if I change my window width, you can see that it works properly and even in a maximized way. Yeah, everything is working properly. Okay, cool. The last step for this episode is to implementing the toggle search box functionality. As you can see, if I change the window width, and you can see that there is no any text box for the search, and when I click on it, I can kind of toggle this search box, but here I don't have this functionality, so I need to have it. Let me check search btn and back btn. Where are they? I think they are in the header element, so I need to first have a function on search btn click and on search btn click it's gonna be this dot search btn click, and inside the header back btn, yeah, on click this props on search btn click. I need to copy it and paste it search btn. Let me check it one more time. Search btn back btn search btn and back btn, yeah, and see the console. What's the problem? OnClick on search btn click. Maybe I choose a wrong element. Search btn. Oh, I have another search btn. I think, yeah, it is the one that I'm looking for. Yes, and let's make it a little bit better format. What did I do? Format document, yeah, and this. If the header contains search active, yeah, again I need to have another state, header additional class const this dot state and I need to do the same header let's remove unnecessary file comments, and here I need to set the state equals to header. Yeah, and I need to send the value of header additional class to the header component. This.state header additional class, and again inside the header let me check it one more time. Header is the top element, so top, and this.props.header additional class. Yeah, as you can see, this feature is also working properly for us. Yeah. Okay, guys, we implemented all this logic inside our header, inside our app.js component. It's better to name it app wrapper. I don't like the name of app. And I just need to change homepage, app wrapper. I forgot to save this. Yeah, everything is working well. Okay, guys, thank you for watching this video. It was our today's episode, and hope you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of content, if you like to learn more about React, CSS, frontend, and this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel. I every week publish a new video about programming, front-end development, and other things. Thank you, guys. See you.